Did you know that thousands of people were killed because of witchcraft? This tragic period saw countless innocent lives lost, all because of fear and superstition. People were accused without evidence, and the mere suspicion of witchcraft could lead to a death sentence. It's a dark chapter in history filled with paranoia and injustice. Communities were torn apart and families were destroyed. The fear of witches was so pervasive that it influenced laws and social norms. For centuries, people believed in witches. They thought these individuals had the power to cast spells, curse their enemies, and even control the weather. This belief was deeply rooted in folklore and religion. They thought witches had evil powers. These supposed powers were often blamed for natural disasters, illnesses, and other misfortunes. The fear of witchcraft created a culture of suspicion and accusation. This fear had a huge impact on societies. It led to witch hunts, trials, and executions. People lived in constant fear of being accused, and many were forced to confess under torture. It's a story of fear, persecution, and how our ideas have changed. Over time, the belief in witchcraft began to wane, and the laws that once condemned witches were repealed. Let's go back in time. We'll explore the origins of these beliefs and how they spread across different cultures and societies. Understanding this history helps us see how far we've come. We'll explore how the idea of witchcraft began. From ancient rituals to early pagan practices, we'll uncover the roots of these beliefs and how they evolved over time. We'll look at the infamous witch hunts. These events were marked by hysteria and violence, with many innocent people losing their lives. The Salem witch trials are perhaps the most well-known example. Finally, we'll see how witchcraft is viewed today. Modern witchcraft, often associated with Wicca and other neo-pagan traditions, is a far cry from the dark accusations of the past. Today, it's about spirituality, nature, and community. The belief in magic is very old. It dates back to the earliest human civilizations, where the unknown and the mysterious were often explained through magical means. In ancient times, people used magic for many things. It was an integral part of their daily lives, influencing their decisions and actions. They used it to heal. Herbalists and healers would often invoke magical spells to enhance the potency of their remedies. They used it to protect themselves. Amulets and talismans were believed to ward off evil spirits and bring good fortune. They even used it to harm others. Dark rituals and curses were feared and respected, as they could bring misfortune or death to enemies. In ancient Roman Greece, magic was common. It was woven into the fabric of society, with both the elite and common folk practicing various forms of magic. People believed in spells and curses. These were often recorded in ancient texts and passed down through generations. They feared those who practiced harmful magic. Such individuals were often ostracized or persecuted by their communities. These people were often called witches. Accusations of witchcraft could lead to severe punishment, including trials and executions. Over time, the Christian church grew stronger. It began to exert more control over the beliefs and practices of the people. The church saw magic as dangerous. It viewed magical practices as a threat to its authority and teachings. It taught that magic came from the devil. This belief led to widespread fear and the eventual persecution of those accused of practicing magic. From the 1400s to the 1700s, a terrible thing happened. People lived in fear of witches. They blamed witches for illness, bad crops, and other problems. This fear led to the witch hunts. Thousands of people, mostly women, were accused of witchcraft. They were tortured and killed. The Salem witch trials in America are a famous example of this hysteria. Today, the view of witchcraft has changed dramatically. No longer shrouded in mystery and fear, witchcraft has found a new place in modern society. The witch hunts are over, and the dark days of persecution have passed into history. People don't fear witches like they used to. Instead, they are often seen as wise and connected to the natural world. In fact, witchcraft is becoming popular again, especially among those seeking a deeper connection with nature and spirituality. Modern witchcraft, like Wicca, focuses on nature and harmony. It emphasizes the cycles of the moon, the changing seasons, and the interconnectedness of all life. It's about healing and self-discovery, using rituals and practices to find balance and peace within oneself. The image of the witch is also different. No longer the old crone of fairy tales, today's witch is often a young, empowered individual. Witches are no longer seen as evil hags. They are now recognized as healers, teachers, and guides. They are often portrayed as strong, independent women who embrace their power and wisdom. The history of witchcraft is a reminder of the dangers of fear and ignorance. It teaches us to be open-minded and respectful of different beliefs. It's also a story of how our beliefs shape our world, influencing how we see ourselves and others. The modern witch is a symbol of resilience and transformation.